folks. We're getting close. 10 seconds.
Best of luck.
Somebody check the doorbell.
6, 5,
Go to black.
4, 3.
They're not dolls!
High-end brand leather toilet paper. We put the assy in classy.
You guys, Grimace needs our help. He just got a letter asking him to save an island full of grimaces with a treasure on it.
Treasure? Island?
Well?
Wouldn't miss it. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be big.
Hey everybody, I'm the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views and all the episodes I must review. So here we are at the very end of June, and I got at least one more episode to actually review before I move on to Linsanity Month. And after seeing this episode special, there were so many popular demands that wanted me to actually review this one. So I said, let me just actually review this episode at the end of June to actually make it feel special. And with that being said, Camped, the 31st episode of Season 5 of The Loud House, and above all, the 230th episode and the 11th full-length episode, but in my case, the 10th, not including Friended. This is another Loud House episode of Season 5 I actually got on my top 5 favorite Loud House episodes. Because there were so many things to actually love about this one. And no shit, I ain't kidding you, this is way better than Tripped. I cannot believe the writers decided to do a treasure hunting episode. But is it worth finding the treasure? Let's see where this treasure map leads us to.
Everybody do their best.
So we all have time to rest.
Time to set up camp.
Let's go, let's go. Get those pegs in the ground. Let's go, so we can play around. Let's go.
Don't be slow.
Show the experts what you know.
The sun shot!
Ugh. Do these eggs seem soggy? I kind of like them.
Lana's disgusting, she'll eat 5 dozen eggs. She's in high risk for salmonella. But seriously, these eggs look disgusting. Kind of wet.
You're disgusting.
Good God, call the health specter. All the loud kids are dying of food poisoning. But here's what this chicken shiznit bitch is crying about. As if he wasn't man enough to hold his ground.
Sorry, kids. I just got the email that every adult dreads.
What happened? When's the funeral?
This isn't Shakespeare. Nobody dies in this show, Lucy.
Camp Mastodon, my old family camp, is closing. Boo.
Yeah, that sounds like an after breakfast problem. Real mature. What? You know I'm more sympathetic on a full stomach.
Sensitive.
You call that being sensitive?
Seriously, Lola, are you really simply that careless of your family as usual? So Lynn Sr. used to go to this place called Camp Mastodon, as if him and his dad would do so much things there at camp. And you know, come to think of it, I actually wish I did go camping somewhere on a campground besides camping in the woods. Then again, it's actually not too late to actually still go camping or fishing. As long as it's a good campground, unlike how the way Camp Crystal Lake and Camp Arawak were. What, you guys don't know what Camp Arawak is? It's actually in the movie called Sleepaway Camp, which some people are unfamiliar with because this is an underrated horror movie, and those two camps were actually closed. But this Camp Mastodon is where Lynn Sr. and his dad used to go to have so much fun, where they learned to race, swim, and even fly. But then again, that was kind of the superpower that he actually required. But I digress.
Hello?
Ooh, Gramps is hairier than I remember.
Gramps!
Whoa, hello! Long time never seen this guy in the show. Except if you count the Fantastic Voyage.
Ah, dang it. He must still be on that fishing boat in the Bering Sea.
Oh, I'll sail all night. There's a night for me, tiddly-um.
Oh, Lisa, can I borrow your telegraph? I'm going to try Morse code. Another skill I learned at camp.
Oh, Christ.
It's not the fucking end of the world, you know. Hell, Blockbuster went out of business around in this town, and so did Toys R Us, and I only been to that place one time. Poor guy.
If only there was something we could do. But there is something.
He can make one more family memory before it closes.
Literally, this idea.
Hold on a minute, I'm carrying all of you?
You're the car.
Well, don't blame me when I sprain an axle.
Just what we need. Dual airbags and an attitude problem. I hope you leased.
Please shut your dumb ass up.
There's nothing like the great outdoors, and the far-flung forest is the best of course.
Lynn!
Not my fault. You're the ones who dared me to drink a whole bottle of hot sauce.
God damn!
Oh my god! Now that's what I call shitting your fur.
I'm not stopping till your fur singed off.
No wonder Lynn's farts are more deadly than silent. And I thought Lori's farts were worse, especially when she did it and tripped.
And for the record, it was these shoes. See? Of course it's not working now.
Ho ho! Fiction can be fun, but I find the reference section much more enlightening.
Anyway, they arrive at Camp Mastodon. Wait a minute, is that Flip?
What the heck is Flip doing here?
Flip was a Mastodon kid, too.
Mastodon!
This is a surprise that Flip is actually here at Camp Mastodon, especially when he and Lynn Sr. actually knew each other. I'm getting the feeling that Flip feels no regret of taking his old friend for granted.
Good to see you back here, Flip. Where's Mama Filippini?
Hey, she's on the Casseroles of America
Your mother is still living?
cruise. But I wasn't about to miss Mastodon swan song. Hey, last one to pee in the lake gives a Michigan brook trout.
I ain't swimming in piss water, I'll tell you that much. So anyway, Lynn Sr. actually gives his family the tour of Camp Mastodon. And I would feel much comfortable around the camp as long as I don't have to play capture the flag. Hate that game so much.
That's where Gramps and I did our father-son talent show routine? Oh, that's where we tag-teamed campfire stories.
Best part of being at camp, telling ghost stories at the fire. I would tell you all one, but I'm gonna wait till October.
And that's where we accidentally wiped with poison ivy.
So that's where Lana gets it from.
She'll scratch her ass all night long. She'll scratch until it turns red.
That's enough.
I'll be going this way. I meant she's just remembering it. So many great memories.
Who the hell is this?
Guys, this is the camp owner, Mr. Rinsler.
Nice to meet you, Louds.
He looks more happier in the brochures and a lot younger as Byron Cranston.
This place is so
Thanks
cool.
for having us, man.
I should get back to packing up the office.
Do you need any help? We'd be happy to pitch in, right, everybody?
You are cowards.
You are cowards. You are cowards. You are cowards. You are cowards. You are cowards. You are cowards.
Ooh, there's a s'more station. Ah!
Lincoln and I will help you, right, Link?
Nope, I was just going to be able to place where I gotta do a latrine and not get into any stupid situations you put me into. But that's not what Lincoln says.
Sure thing.
Excellent news. Oh boy, to the office.
Whoa!
Oh boy, another one of those cartoon physics that don't make any sense at all. For being an old guy carrying two young people on his back would have snapped already in half by now. So now that we come to the camp office with Lynn Sr., Lincoln, and the camp owner, and things get a little more interesting here.
Oh, would you look at this, son? Here's your Gramps and me on our first camp treasure hunt.
Treasure hunt?
Yep, for the treasure of Captain Kidd. You ever heard of the Great Lakes Storm of 1913?
No, but there was one time I actually heard of a pedophile captain named Captain Kitty. And it's funny that I don't know exactly what he did, except I heard he did the same movement that John Wayne Gacy did. But do tell the story. I'm all ears.
It was a monstrous blizzard that hit the very spot we're standing on.
Setting the mood.
Buffoon, clown, you look like a cheap mimic.
That's Captain Kit.
Pirates! Don't get me started on pirates! I don't like them. I remember Captain Flint. This guy had such a temper. I think he suffered from mood swings. Personally, I'm not a therapist in any way.
He was en route home after making a huge radish trade when he got caught in the storm. He had to abandon ship. Legend has it he took all the gold he'd earned with him and buried it somewhere around here.
And let me guess, no one ever found it, did they?
No.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Who knows if it was even real? I just send campers out on the treasure hunt as a fun activity. I have, however, been told that this hunk of wood is from the good captain's ship.
Damn, Lincoln, you're such a weakling. You need to work out more. Even Lynn can actually hold that piece of wood. But as the camp owner decides to go get Lynn a bag of ice for his foot, Lincoln actually discovers a treasure map inside the piece of wood he dropped on his father's foot.
What you got there, kiddo?
I think it's a map.
Wait, if this map was hidden in the piece of wood from the captain's ship...
And here's Camp Mastodon.
It must be...
3, 2, 1. A freaking treasure map!
Which means the treasure really is somewhere around here.
And if we're gonna find that gold...
There's only one thing to do.
Son, if we can find that treasure, we can give it to Mr. Rinsler and save the camp. You up for a little adventure?
Heck yes, I am.
This is gonna be a lot of fun. This calls for a song. Though I got treasure hunting fever, got treasure hunting, all I'm thinking of. Though I got treasure hunting fever. All right, I'm gonna stop singing.
Oh, this is the life, huh? This place is literally amazing. Ugh, I just wish there was better service.
Oh, damn it. I thought that bird was gonna poop on her. But as bad as we gotta keep running a Loud House episode, we gotta have a running gag throughout it. And Lori definitely provided one. Possibly a weak one, if you ask me.
Kindling ball! Wow!
I don't understand how somebody that skinny can actually make a big fucking splash. There's somebody at a community pool that I go to around on every other Sunday, and this guy makes a whole big freaking splash for being too skinny. He splashed the lifeguard, and he even splashed a couple of the girls. I don't know how the fuck he did it. And that's really fucking dangerous to actually zip line with a baby up there.
Lana, you better not be filling my sandcastle with hermit crabs.
Lana should have stuck that Herman grab in her dress. It's like Alvin did it with Brittany in an episode called Sister or Sisters, when she told the girls that Jeanette was actually a good science partner, and Alvin stuck that little Herman crab right in Brittany's bikini. I would have loved that if Lana would actually do that. And as good as so much the other kids are actually having fun, Lisa, on the other hand, is kind of not.
This is not my optimal idea of resting.
Oh, shit! Ah, shit! No! That is not happening right now!
Well, it is for me, and it's my kind of idea of fun.
Rest in pieces.
Guys! Dad and I found a treasure map.
And your point is?
It leads to gold.
Gold is my signature color.
Oh, how could I ever forget that one episode that you and Mr. Grouch were actually competing for money when trying to find a diamond?
If we find it, we can help Dad save the camp.
Yeah! Linky.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, just wait till the captain hears this. Arr! Treasure.
You know, if I was on treasure hunting fever feeling, I would actually share that treasure with, not only with my family, but I would donate most of it to Children's Hospital. But guess who else overhears about the treasure?
If I didn't know any better, I'd say that sounds like Captain Kit's lost treasure. Hey, Flip's gotta get some of that.
We best be keeping a sharp eye on this one. Eh, Morph? We wouldn't want him straying into things he shouldn't.
Captain Kit marked the starting point with an X, which is where we're all standing.
Where do we go from here?
Like, what do we do now?
Begin your journey with a starting clue. Let this animal be a guide to you. Does anyone see any animals?
And always let your conscience be your guide.
Found some!
Lana, put the hornet's nest down!
Uh-oh.
I'm glad they didn't sting her. And secondly, that was pretty coward how the family was not to help Lana out. But they actually find their first clue to the treasure.
Squirrel! Come on, Sunday. It's just a squirrel.
You're right, Ronald. It's just a squirrel. A very nice squirrel.
Hey, Link, look! I don't think the clue's an animal. It's a pun. It's a navigator. Get it?
That's a good joke. I actually like that. Navigator.
Look, there's another one over here. I found another one.
They're trail markers.
I'll bet if we follow them, they'll lead us to the treasure!
Wait a minute. Doesn't this feel a little too easy that someone would actually leave a trail to where the treasure is? I feel like this whole thing might be a setup. Even I already know what happens in this episode, but I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just gonna go with what they're doing in the episode.
It doesn't look like there's a way around it.
I say we climb it. A little thigh chafing never hurt anyone.
I have very sensitive thighs.
Pussies. But guess who? but guess who figures out this plan?
Lily, you're a genius.
Hasn't Lily always been a genius ever since from season 3 till Any Given Sunday to that dreadful Silence of the Lou Ants? Speaking of, she was still out of character with that episode.
This actual genius begs to differ.
Survey says...
correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't the letter P sometimes silent? Especially if you bludgeon it with a heavy object?
Is it just me, or do you get the feeling that you're being watched?
Crawling through the dirt is literally so gross.
Shut up, Lori. Stop acting like Bobby.
What's the next clue, son?
This is weird. It says butts will lead you to your mark, where you'll head into the dark. Butts?
Woo! This is my kind of party!
Are you little? Don't start twerking like Marley, Lynn. That's kind of disgusting. Especially how you did it in Winner Takes All. And like, am I the only one who thinks that she thinks more of her ass than her head?
If I may. Not butts, buttes. The geomorphological term for isolated rock hills with steep sides. That's a butte.
Oh, how in the ding-dang world are we supposed to climb up that thing?
There is one solution, but you're not gonna like it.
LJ, what's so heavy back there?
We got some dead weight at the end, Pops.
What the fuck? Lori, get off your ass and walk. It's not hard to do. Not everybody's gonna do every measly piece of shit for you like you forced them to do in Driving Miss Hazy. This isn't the first season, you know.
Ooh, got service. Lost it. Ooh, got service. Lost it.
Pause. Pause again. Pause again, Granddad. Pause again. Pause again. Pause again, Granddad. Pause again, Granddad. Pause again, Granddad. Pause again, Granddad.
Huh? Yeah!
I am the strongest man alive!
Yeah, and you also the cowardice. I have no idea why they named a dog Courage. It's Courage the cowardly dog.
I hate to rain on your victory parade, Dad, but we're being followed.
Maybe it's the ghost of Captain Kit.
It's a Sasquatch! No, fuck that. Here's who Lisa really thinks it is, especially about who I really think it is.
Negative. It's Flip. I saw him lurking in the lake while we were discussing the treasure.
That son of a bitch! He must be after the gold. Let's pick up the pace. What's next, son?
Oh, see now, it's, I'd say it's about,
Who are we talking about?
Moron.
The clue said we were supposed to head into the dark.
Head into the dark.
Whoa.
Haha, because it's a skull. Get it?
Cowards. And you know, I swear that kind of skull kind of reminds me a bit of either Skull Rock from Peter Pan or that one skull place that was in Pooh's Grand Adventure. In fact, this is what this kind of reminds me a bit of. The Goonies, Pooh's Grand Adventure, even a bit of DuckTales. But let's go right into this skull.
Okay, everyone, let's stick together and don't touch anything.
This is great. I mean, I really love this. Excitement, adventure, danger lurking around every corner.
What the flying fucking fuck shit is that damn thing? And I hope I don't have to fight it in this game. Sorry, I had to bring a little flashback for when I was playing Batman Arkham Knight, and I still need to upload it on YouTube.
OM gosh!
Lenny, what are you doing?
That necklace is so vintage. Ugh! I'll trade in my sunglasses to hide those dark circles.
Whoa, what the fuck? How did Lenny have an extra pair of glasses when she just took one off? This reminds me of something I saw in Dexter's Laboratory with Van Halen, Major Glory, and the Infraggable Crunk, where he was taking Major Glory's mask off and he still had the same kind of mask on. But the shit with cartoons, they can get away with shit like that.
Oh no, he hates them. Is he more of an aviator guy? Huh?
Well, that cost him a toe. Get it? Then again, a foot.
Hey, check this out! Stinker!
What the fuck was that word?
I can tell that Lynn is not getting any better in this show. Please hold your rant comments on Lynn until the treasure hunting fever is over.
Listen closely and you shall hear a sea song ringing in your ear.
Maybe we're supposed to do something with that weird guitar. Whoa.
I'm telling you, some of these clues laying around are just too obvious. It's like someone just set the whole entire thing up. It's like someone actually knew the Loud family was actually going to come for the treasure. Maybe this might be a game or a challenge.
It's Captain Kitt's. Luna, can you play a sea song on it?
Okay, but I only know one, so I hope it works.
This ought to be good. Hold on, let me get a soda and let me get some popcorn, because this is going to get really interesting.
Bow, bow, bow your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Now that's some real talent Nika Frederman gave to Luna Loud. No wonder everybody favors her. Then again, she sings really well with Sam, but nothing really happened after she got done playing that little song.
That jam usually slays. Let me see the map. Oh, now I get it. Sea song.
Ooh, like with your eyes? I don't see songs anywhere.
No, silly. The letter C. I was playing in the wrong key.
Oh, let's hear the song again, one more time.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
She needs to be on The Masked Singer, because she's got talent.
Let's go! All you have to do is all you have to do is stay.
Huh? Oh.
We did it,
Can't you smile?
Put a smile on. Put a smile on. Smiling can be fun. And Ronald's smile is just the thing that makes everybody sing.
Put a smile on, put a smile on. Everybody come on, put a smile on.
Now back to the show. Do you see how your patience paid off?
We found the treasure!
We can save Camp Mastodon!
You hear that, Flip? You can stop following us now!
Call me Baba, you old dog! I finally found it!
What an eyeful!
What a mouthful!
Gold fight!
Lynn, stop throwing priceless treasure at your siblings.
Priceless?
Wait, what in the hell? It's fake? Somehow I had a feeling that the treasure hunting fever thing was gonna be a bit bogus.
What? But it's so bright and shiny, and I'm so tired.
So, if this isn't the treasure, then what is it?
I don't know, but for now, everybody stop touching things.
The forbidden treasure! Oh, you will never again see the light of day!
Get the fuck out of here, man!
I think we're safe now.
And also lost, bro. We really brought the house down. Get it?
Maybe a small learning disability. Splash of diabetes.
All joking to the side, except the good thing is that we weren't being chased by molten lava.
Relax, that was just my stomach.
You bet they're hell not fired in here and cause another avalanche. If I have to stick a bottle of hot sauce up there, I will do it. But let's get a move on.
Check it out! Animal tracks! Hey! Maybe they'll lead us out of here!
Wait. Low hint advice of surviving out somewhere on your own. Never ever follow an animal's trail, especially when you don't even know if it's a predator.
Wolverine!
The Michigan Wolverines. Oh, really good team. But I'm unsatisfied that it's not the Wolverine from the X-Men. But then again, I really like how he got his name, especially when I saw the movie Logan.
Everybody stay calm! We're all gonna die!
Shut up.
They say music can soothe the savage beast. One toot on this musical vacuum cleaner, and Wolfie will be eating out of my hands. Somehow that's not quite what I meant.
You guys, don't be afraid. It's just trying to protect its babies.
Oh yeah? Well, so am I.
Oh, now the bitch has the balls to protect and love her young ones.
That's right. Don't mess with Mom Loud. You want some more of this? I could do this all day.
Okay, let's not do that.
Why are you guys all still standing here? Let's roll out!
I haven't seen your mom this intense since I forgot our anniversary.
I haven't seen her like this at all. And I pissed my pants.
I'm scared fucking shitless of it! What the fuck is this?
It's a dead end. The best kind of end.
That's not even fun to joke around, Lucy. See how she's smiling and everybody else isn't? Sounds like this is kind of like her idea of fun. But it's not too late for the whole entire Loud family. Lincoln actually finds another clue.
Look, it's Captain Kidd's hat. I saw it in Mr. Winslow's book.
Don't worry, Dad. We'll find a way out of here, and that's no lie.
Survey says...
Then check this out, bitch. Duncan Hines. We are the pirates of the Caribbean. Yes, the pirates of the Caribbean. You love us, pirates of the Caribbean. Bruckheimer's pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, my back. Oh, I believe I slipped my disc again. Oh, goddamn.
Oh, my butt. I think I added a crack.
Don't even want to know what that means.
Hey, check this out. It's the same symbol that's on the map.
Dude, the top part looks like your necklace.
Careful! The boatman gave me that.
Lenny, if you don't mind if I can give you one piece of word of advice, the boatman is freaking dead. Could you tell that he was just bones and no skins and organs or whatsoever?
I think the word you're looking for is, skeleton.
And a fine specimen it was.
Wow. You were really proud of that one, weren't you?
What's that bottom part of the symbol? It looks like a gemstone.
Yeah, but we haven't seen any gems since the fake treasure room, and those are long gone.
I wouldn't be too sure about that. I'm pretty sure somebody had touched one forbidden treasure, and she still might have it.
I know Mommy said no touching, but good girl.
Let me see both pieces. Here goes nothing.
Nothing's happening.
Maybe it's a dud.
Oh no, it's a quake.
Don't you mean a quack?
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Holy shit.
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Are we allowed to celebrate?
Proper weight. Good luster. It's real, all right.
In 2, 1.
Let's get this party started right.
The loot of 1,000 worlds.
We are going to need a bigger boat.
Everybody load up!
I'm gonna need a bigger bike.
Oh, I won't keep it all, Louis. Most of these artifacts will go to museums.
That doesn't sound like Uncle Scrooge.
That way I can enjoy a hefty tax break.
That does.
Hard ass.
I heard that.
We're gonna save Mastodon. We're gonna save Mastodon.
Oh, no.
Oh, what did you do?
I'm sure that's nothing.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's nothing besides having a huge boulder that's gonna push us to the side of the edge and that's gonna dump us right into the freaking river. I wasn't really asking for another watery grave.
Why does every wall in this place move? We're gonna drop!
Oh, Smalley, you saved me.
Good thing I never skip leg day.
Yeah, that's another cartoon physics that's really impossible for one person to be hanging onto the ledge while carrying 12 people attached to your leg. Then again, this kind of reminds me of Pooh's Grand Adventure when they were going off the edge of the cliff and Eeyore was the actual one holding onto a root.
You guys are heavier than I thought.
It's not us! All this gold is weighing us down! Everyone, drop your packs!
Dad, what about the camp?
What? You guys are way more important to me than any treasure!
Listen to the man!
I should have known this was going to be another prediction, that they actually got to give up the treasure. Almost kind of sad how Long John Silver had to give up the treasure just to save Jim Hawkins' life.
It's a lifelong obsession, Jim. I'll get over it.
Lola, you too!
Okay.
What the fuck, Lola? You took a damn huge treasure chest?
Wow, you're going to hell.
Oh, seriously? Did we just give our treasure to Flip?
Wait a minute. That's not Flip, that's...
Hang on, little minnows!
Gramps?
Oh my goodness, I did not see that coming!
What's Donkey Boy saying?
I said, ouch.
Fuck.
Look, Waldorf, we're heroes. We saved the Loud family.
Well, it was too late to save the movie.
Everyone's a critic.
Welcome aboard, kiddos! Got your Morse code message. It said, Dud, Camp Mustard, close.
Oh yeah, I never was fluent in Morse. Oh, it's so good to see you, Dad.
Great to see you too, Liddy. Now, if you can just ease up on the grip, I'll get us back to camp.
A good family reunion, and it took them 5 years to actually bring him into the show. I just hope they don't waste him. Tell you one character they should actually waste, and gladly no one actually likes her. So Lincoln, the sisters, the mom, Lynn Sr., and his dad return back to Camp Mastodon to bring good news to their camp owner.
We have amazing news!
You're not gonna believe this! Is that you, Leonard Loud? You're hairier than I remember. And you're older than I remember.
Shoot, me, as I recall, you look much younger than I remembered ever since the Fantastic Voyage when Rita actually mentioned you. Then again, Lynn Sr. actually mentioned it in the sweet spot.
We found Captain Kit's treasure! There are moving walls and holes in the floor, and we rode a slide, and there was a Wolverine and a Bone Man!
The point is, now you can save the camp!
Wow, that sure is a lot of gold! Thanks! But, no thanks.
Oh boy, I hate it when a character says but when they suddenly feel successful in getting what they wanted to get. Let me guess, you set up the whole entire thing? And this whole entire treasure thing wasn't even real, even if it appeared to be exactly real? Do you care to explain?
I'm sorry, what now?
Well, as great as they were, I'm afraid my Mastodon days are over.
Buddy, I dangled off a cliff for that gold.
Yeah, and you still ain't got no self-respect for others, especially your own brother Lincoln.
I'm out of here next week. I bought a condo in Florida.
Oh, charming.
Man, doesn't Florida actually feel special to everybody? And it's probably the best episode I'm actually going to add on to my top 5 favorite Loud House episodes of Season 5 of all time. But if I had to choose one nitpick from this episode, it would be Lori Loud, and I'll talk about her sooner. Right now, but with all the good treasure hunting adventure they actually had, it's not the real end of Camp Mastodon.
A crazy thought, but what if it didn't have to be the last time?
Of course! I'll rip a hole in the space-time continuum, construct a time machine out of Gramps' boat, and send us back 30 years to enjoy Camp Mastodon and days of yore.
Nobody cares! Nobody cares.
I was thinking maybe I'd just take over the camp.
Oh, well, sure, if you want to do it the easy way.
You know why nobody cares who you are? Because nobody cares about your feeble accomplishments. And nobody cares how proud your mommy is that you're now reading at a 3rd grade level.
Everything is better their way than your way, Lisa. And did you just snort?
Hey, little pig.
Wait, what are you talking about, Dad? You've been a fisherman your whole life. I thought you loved it.
I do, but I think it's time for this salty dog to drop anchor. I've always loved Mastodon. Plus, I'd get to spend more time with the family I've been missing all these years.
Yeah, those dudes are most definitely related.
Lord help us. So that's where he gets his sobbing like a bitch from.
It would be my honor to turn the camp over to you, Leonard.
And it would be my honor to carry on your legacy, Rinsler. But I am gonna need that treasure.
Well, there you have it. Everybody wins. Except for one person.
What are you doing? Don't make me hurt you.
Fine.
Yeah, this retarded man gonna whip your little ass. That's what he's gonna do.
You said it. I didn't.
Wait, you know what I meant.
Ah, dang it. How'd you Chiefs get past the Wolverine? Hey.
Survey says...
Oh my god, can I shoot him in the nuts?
That's his heart nuts. You shot him in the heart nuts.
Oh, that was the wrong lion!
I think you're probably dead, son. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Ah! Uh-oh!
Me, I'm over here with Bolita, and we're having sex.
So many lions!
Bet you wish you were asking help from your mama now, wouldn't you, Flip? Hell, Logan didn't need his mother, but that got me satisfied, and plus the writers didn't even change a damn thing about Flip, since he was going after the treasure himself, and I'll bet you what he was gonna do with it, if only the writers can actually keep their word of what they did to the character in the past episodes. But kids gotta be suckers for everything since they won't learn anything that the writers give to them on screen. And the ending gets so much better at Camp Mastodon as the whole entire family enjoys one last time being there.
The old three-legged race again.
Yeah, and it's even better with 15 legs. Right, my little minnows?
Everybody supersonic racing. Try to keep your feet right on the ground. When you're supersonic racing, there's no time to look around. We're just supersonic racing.
Poison ivy.
It itches just like I remember. I love you so much, Dad.
Yep, definitely related.
No comment. So that was Camped. Okay, so the beginning of this episode special was pretty weak at first, but throughout the rest of the episodes, everything got so much better and better and better. It's just the Loud families that are coming visit to a camp that's actually closing down, Camp Mastodon. I can't even imagine how they came up with that kind of name, but somewhat, Lincoln and Lynn Sr. actually discover a treasure map hidden that was somewhere in one of the cabins that I suppose could lead up to some golden treasure, and I felt like this is going to be a real adventure, like the Goonies, Natural Treasure, or maybe even a bit of Treasure Island, Treasure Planet a bit. And with everything on their way, I pretty much predicted what was going to happen in this episode. But when we got to the end of it, I was pretty much wrong about every prediction I thought that was going to happen into it. And the writers did a hell of a good job with this episode, which is why it's got a good rating from me. So anyway, what I said about in this review, the nitpick I had for this, and it's just the one nitpick, is Lori Loud. Because honestly, I don't think she had anything too much to do with this episode, especially when she's at college. Now, I'm not saying that she had to actually be here with the family. I'm just saying that she kind of proved nothing to the actual story, because all they did was actually put Lori here for just one running gag. And it's pretty much a lame one, too. Her being on her damn phone all the time, trying to find out what the hell's going on with Bobby and actually trying to get a signal, then no signal, then no signal. So she was kind of pointless in this full-length episode, but I can let it flow under the bridge. Okay, so once the predictability that I thought was the Loud characters were actually going to do something really stupid on this trip about getting to the treasure, and some kind of villain was actually going to stop them from getting to the treasure. And another predictability is when they were actually going to get to the treasure and realized that the treasure was actually fake, like someone set them up for all this for the Loud family to learn their lesson. But no, none of this actually happened in this special. Besides, I still love the part how the way Flip got his ass handled by a Wolverine. I'm so glad he didn't have to deal with the Wolverine from the X-Men. Then again, his mama wouldn't even protect him. And I still found that scene a little bit funny, how the way Rita managed to scare off the Wolverine. And in the end, as soon as they were dangling from the cliff, they all were emptying so much the gold that they were actually stashing away just to save their lives. And that was another predictability I thought. I thought they were actually gonna find the treasure and then suddenly give it up all of a sudden. But no, once again, predictabilities were not in this one. There's about so much everything I actually loved about this one, especially when it's a non-holiday episode special, kind of like how the way Tripped was. And I'm sorry for those people who actually like that kind of episode special, but Camp actually beats Tripped. It's twice better, it's twice great storytelling, and it is twice likable. and it is twice non-predictability. I just hope we see Lynn Sr.'s dad again in a few more episodes, considering the fact that they actually have a green light lit for a 6th season of The Loud House. So really, it's actually a really good episode storytelling that the writers did. It's like a treasure hunting fever kind of adventure they're having, but it's so much to watch again and again. And before I can even end this actual review, I actually got a few people that actually gave their results about this episode. I just wanted to put this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity out there for some of those who actually like The Loud House. And I'm always open up to actually hear everybody's results about what they thought of the episode that I review.
Well, I think Camp is... You know what? I think Camp is one of the better episodes of Season 5 so far. We've had a lot of downers, but I don't know what to say about Camp. I know it's nothing spectacular, but it's really good. Sure, the treasure hunting story is kind of predictable, but what makes it excellent is the execution of the story. You don't know what's going to happen when you think what's going to happen. There's one little nitpick I have, and it's of course Lynn calling Lincoln the S word. Yeah, seems some writers didn't learn from their lessons of making Lynn more develop. Yeah, but aside from that, I think it's wonderful how much we get to know more about Lynn Sr.'s side of the family, and what else will we know about this character? And I hope he makes more appearances because this episode is amazing. It is very funny, it's very adventurous, and you don't expect what's gonna come. So, yeah, I think Camp is one of the best episodes out of Season 5 so far.
First off, this is Vampire Fan 1958 saying, "Thanks for bringing me back, your House Critic." And second, for my thoughts on the Season 5 Loud House special, Camp, I would have to say that I actually really enjoyed the special. I loved the roles of the Loud family, the camp counselor of Lynn Sr.'s childhood camp, Camp Mastodon, and Lynn Sr.'s dad. The ending was nice, the chemistry between the Loud family was fantastic, the humor was good, the plot and the premise for this episode were also good as they both have a great vibe of the 1985 Richard Donner film, The Goonies. The scene where Rita faces off a Wolverine to protect her husband and her kids as well was badass and awesome to watch. While Lynn Sr. crying at the beginning of the special because his childhood camp was closing was annoying at first, it actually becomes very relatable and sad at the same time to those who are devastated of seeing their childhood places shut down. And that this Loud House special overall definitely has a fun and enjoyable vibe and parody of The Goonies. And if you love The Goonies and The Loud House as well, then this Loud House episode would be for you. However, the only two things I didn't like about this special were the gross out humor and some of the annoying humor as well from Lynn Jr., especially when she farts in the van while the family was driving off to Camp Mastodon, in which it causes a moose to lose its fur after smelling it for some odd reason. And that flip only served as filler in this special and for a gross out joke as well, in which it involves him challenging Lynn Sr. to pee in the Camp Mastodon lake. Gross! So my rating for this Loud House special is going to be a 95 out of 100. A fun and exciting Loud House special that is in the style of The Goonies. And yes, this is a way better Season 5 Loud House special than its Season 5 premiere episode, Schooled. And one more thing before I leave. If you are a Netflix subscriber, make sure to check out and watch the upcoming Loud House movie on Netflix this August 20th that stars David Tennant, most famous for portraying the 10th Doctor from the long-running British science fiction TV show Doctor Who. This movie is going to put the Royal in Royal Woods. And no, I don't work for Netflix. So once again, I'm Vampire Fan 1958, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did. And also, as mentioned earlier, thanks for bringing me back, Loud House Critic. And now I'm off to find some treasure to collect.
Greetings, everyone. This is Steam Team Read WK, CC Trainer Ling, and here are my thoughts on the Loud House episode, Camped. For me, I believe it's the best episode of Season 5, at least at the time of this recording. There are many things that stand out to me when it comes to this episode, such as the characters and the story itself. We get the official introduction of Leonard Loud, Lynn Sr.'s father, and I enjoyed their father-son moments together both during the flashbacks and in the present. I also like the heroic actions taken by Rita and Lynn Jr. That is, if you're willing to forgive the latter's overused nickname that she yells boomingly to Lincoln when they're inside the cave. Now as for the story, it may have been the usual treasure hunting plotline, but it still had that very much expected feel of suspense. What I liked most about the plot was how everything had a meaningful way of advancing the story. From reading the puns on the map like the Navigator and Sea Song, to grabbing the necklace and gemstone as the two necessary pieces to find the real hidden gold. Perhaps the most noteworthy thing about the episode's conflict was how it didn't come off as too predictable. I thought they would go down the path of having some villain like Flip trying to stop the Louds from finding the treasure, or Mr. Rinsler would reveal the gold they found was all part of a fake treasure hunt. That is if the episode didn't have a second act. Luckily, it didn't play out like that, and I greatly appreciate how they managed to resolve the conflict overall. Even though I have the feeling we may never see Camp Mastodon again following this episode, I do hope we see another cameo from Leonard. He said he's done being a fisherman and wants to spend more time with his family, but we'll see what happens. In short, I really enjoyed the episode for the characters, the story, the feeling of intensity it offered, and for showing that non-holiday specials can be just as exciting as holiday episodes, if not a little better. I give Camped a perfect 10 out of 10. And those are my thoughts on this episode.
That's what I love about these good YouTube users. I can actually agree with them. So if some of y'all who haven't seen this episode, go check it out right now. I'm the Loud House Critic, and what was up with that dick joke in the Goonies?
In the loud house, duck, dodge, push and shove. It's how we show our love. In the loud house, one boy and 10 girls wouldn't trade it for the world.